Redmi Note 9S. So today, I'm very pumped up and very excited to introduce 9 super amazing features from the Redmi Note 9S. We'll also be seeing a lot of firsts for the Redmi Note series. Why don't we all get started? Number 1. A dot. Yes, you got that right. So for the first time ever on a Redmi Note series, we're using a tiny dot display design. And it's pretty fun too. There's tons of ways we could play around with the wallpapers. I actually cannot wait to see how creative our users and our Mi community could get. Redmi Note 9S comes with a 6.67-inch dot display. It's a cinematic display that's super sharp and clear. And with a high 91% screen-to-body ratio, this really gives us a super immersive cinematic experience. Whether we're watching videos or playing games or binge watching TikTok. It's truly amazing how immersive viewing contents could be from your phone. And Redmi Note 9S comes in 20:9 cinematic display. This gives an increased height while maintaining the slim form factor. It also allows you to see more of what you're reading, as we could see here. Viewing experience is super important to our users, and we know that most people spend a lot of their time on their screens every day. And that is why we've designed the Redmi Note 9S to be easy on the eyes. It's certified for low blue light protection by Germany's TÜV Rheinland. There's a lot to love about the Redmi Note 9S amazing display. We have 6.67 cinematic dot display, 91% screen-to-body ratio, that's less bezels and more screen. We also get a TÜV Rheinland blue light certified, so it's easy on the eyes and so much more. 2. You've seen the front? Wait till you see the back. Redmi Note 9S has a super amazing design. Isn't it gorgeous? We've totally redesigned the Redmi Note 9S from ground up. You'll notice an all-new design layout, the stylish, symmetrical design that's incredibly stunning. The sleek curves with precise G3 curvature, and a 3D glass. So together, this imparts a balanced grip and really great hand feel. And looking at the full back view, you could really see how beautiful it is from any single angle. And this beautiful back cover is a result of multiple tests by our ID department, employing over 20 steps in order to achieve this glossy premium look. Redmi Note 9S comes in 3 stunning colors. We have the Aurora Blue. It's vibrant and full of vigor. Glacier White. It's pure and minimalistic. And the third one, we have the Interstellar Gray. This is actually one of my favorites. It's classic, yet it's not your typical kind of gray. I really suggest you check it out. So these are the 3 stunning colors of the Redmi Note 9S. We have Glacier White, Aurora Blue, and Interstellar Gray. I'm sure there's a color for everyone. So right now, I'll be showing it to you in real time so you can see how gorgeous this phone is. Pretty awesome, right? So here's a short recap. There's 2 things that we need to remember for the Redmi Note 9S. It's simply amazing dot display and a stunning design. 3. The next one that we'll be talking about could easily have been the number 1. So for the first time ever on a Redmi Note series, we're bringing the super powerful Qualcomm 700 series chipset, Snapdragon 720G. Snapdragon 720G is crafted for gamers. That's G for gamers. It's a highly powerful processor that's a balance of performance and power efficiency. It also features Qualcomm's 5th generation AI engine, so this gives seamless gaming sessions with less jitters. Redmi Note 9 series, Redmi Note 9S boasts of powerful performance that outlast. And compared to previous generation, we see an outstanding leap in performance in terms of CPU, GPU, and especially AI performance. And simply put, this translates to a smoother gaming. So, it's no wonder that we have a super high Antutu score of 278324. And up against competition, it easily outperforms with 57% better performance. And backed by Qualcomm Adreno 618 GPU, graphics rendering is also amazing for the Redmi Note 9S. You get fast and smooth gaming and up to 90% better GPU performance compared to competitors. You also get up to 128 GB of storage to keep all your games, apps, and thousands of your photos and videos. It also supports up to 512 GB micro SD card. 4. Redmi Note 9S doesn't just reign supreme with a powerful chipset. We also paired it with a super battery life. Redmi Note 9S comes with a huge 5020 milliamp battery, allowing more than 2 days of use. This is absolutely perfect for gaming marathons, movie marathons. You don't need to recharge often. And let's compare it to others in the market. With only 4000 milliamp battery, Redmi Note 9S tops it off with a huge 5020 milliamp. It's guaranteed to last for extended gaming sessions. And in case you ran out of power, Redmi Note 9S also supports 18-watt fast charging. And of course, the fast charger is also included in box. With a huge battery and fast charging, you're powered to game on and on and on. Despite having a large battery, we didn't compromise on the form factor. Redmi Note 9S is only 8.8 millimeters thick. That's one of the slimmest phones with a battery this big. So all these comes together, giving the very best performance in its class. Redmi Note 9S gives you the power to win. You have a super powerful, yet extremely energy efficient Snapdragon 720G. You also get super powerful 5020 milliamps of battery that easily lasts for more than 2 days. 5. Now let's talk about camera. Redmi Note 9S also has an awesome, superb quad camera. You have the flexibility of 4 cameras, each camera with its own expertise. It comprises of a 48 megapixel main camera, ultra wide angle, dedicated macro, and depth sensor. Each lens allows you to capture a different perspective, so you get a camera for every situation. Redmi Note 9S uses a 48 megapixel main camera, giving nothing but crystal clear shots. It's amazing how much details you get with a 48 megapixel sensor. This photo was taken in Berlin, and you can really see every detail. And you can even see the time from the tower. It says 3:05, see, without any sweat. Not all 48 megapixel cameras are created equal. So we've put the Redmi Note 9S to a test, then compared with competition. So here we could see that both photos look similarly great, but focus your eyes here. But we get closer, the difference in clarity is pretty obvious. The juicy pop on the Redmi Note 9S clearly stands out. Another beautiful shot of the S-Band with great dynamic range. Notice from afar that the train remains crystal clear. Colors are bright and saturated just right. And shift your eyes in the shadow area and you'll notice that the tracks are equally as cleared. So that's what you get with the Redmi Note 9S. Always clear shots. With the 48 megapixel camera, you're able to see down to the last detail, from the freshness of the prawns to the individual crushed ice. Next, let's switch to the ultra-wide angle lens. With this lens, you're able to capture as wide as the eye can see, whether indoors, like this beautiful interior ceiling we're seeing here, or outdoors like buildings and architectures. And with a camera, quad camera, you get the full versatility in your shots. This portrait shot is absolutely phenomenal. The subject is super clear while we get great bokeh effect in the background. And even with a challenging shot like this, notice the leaves in both the foreground and the background, they have beautiful bokeh. But then when you look at the subject, it remains super clear. Redmi Note 9S nailed it yet again. Next, let's talk about macro. It's really interesting what the macro mode enables us to see. Each fiber are captured with utmost precision. And this raspberry drizzled with syrup is simply mouth-watering. It's a shot only possible with super close-up macros. With a 48 megapixel quad camera, there's a camera ready for every perfect shot. And besides taking great day shots, Redmi Note 9S also takes great night shots. It features the steady handheld night photography. So even in challenging night shots, colors are preserved really well. And you can even easily read the text in green. It's totally amazing. And next one. This is a simply breathtaking shot. We took it in Thailand's night market. And you notice that each individual tent is lit up crisp and clear. Now, let's put it to a test. So comparing these two photos, we'll notice that the lights on top of the merry-go-round on the left is already overexposed. But on the Redmi Note 9S, it's balanced just right. Zooming in closer, well, the winner is unquestionably Redmi Note 9S. With such awesome rear camera, the Redmi Note 9S also comes with a 16 megapixel in-display camera, coupled with really fun features. You could play around with a panorama selfie, palm shutter, and so much more. So you always get super standout selfies all the time. With the Redmi Note 9S, you get a camera for every situation. And to sum it up, Redmi Note 9S's superb camera. You have a 48 megapixel quad camera equipped with awesome in-display selfie camera. I can't wait for you to try it out. 6. So any guesses? For the first time ever on a Redmi Note series, we're adopting a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. The power button integrates the fingerprint sensor in one, so it's super convenient to access. It's also positioned where the finger naturally sits, so unlocking is super fast and easy with the Redmi Note 9S. 7. Super amazing audio. Redmi Note 9S's sound is tuned for clarity for an even more immersive gaming and movie watching experience. It comes with a 30% louder audio, plus an 80% increase in bass, giving even more depth. 8. Fan favorite features. Our fans love these features, and we keep it. Headphone jack, USB-C charging, and IR blaster. They are still here. 9. Redmi Note series has been known for solid quality, and the Redmi Note quality legacy continues in Redmi Note 9S. Redmi Note 9S sports a Corning Gorilla Glass both front and back, and even the camera lens covered, so your phone is protected at all times. It's also resistant against splashes and spills, so there's no need to worry. Today, we've seen 9 super incredible features of the Redmi Note 9S. Let's review that. We have sleek dot display, stunning symmetrical design, super powerful Snapdragon 720G, super long-lasting battery life, superb 48 megapixel quad camera, super amazing audio, side-mounted fingerprint unlocking, and still the fan favorites like headphone jack and IR blaster, and superior quality.